This is just my little reminder to the world that whatever it is that you call that higher power that you pray to, or that infinite source that you're connected to, whether you believe it governs you, whether you believe it's above you, in you, through you, whatever, that communication with that higher power, with that infinite divine source of energy, what you guys need to remember is that it's very literal. It is also way above your pay grade of understanding. I don't care how many books you've read. I don't care what type of meditation you've been on. It still pales into comparison to the infinite knowledge that is embodied by what we call God, Buddha, Yahweh, Yeshua, Source, Jesus, Shiva, whatever. It doesn't matter. At least for the sake of this video, I don't care. Whatever it is that brings you that knowledge, that power, that internal guidance system, that thing that guides your internal GPS to the greatest good of your life, is much smarter than you. We think we know everything because we live in a very self-centered way of living. You know, even if you are high vibrational, you're still looking for what is best suited for you. It's still the me, the I, the me, the I, the me, the I. I get it, we're moving into unity consciousness, but I still believe that even in unity consciousness, we are still going to have a sense of individualism. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. We all have our different ways of connecting to that power, whether you believe, like I said, it's above you, it's something outside of you, or whether it's inside of you. I don't really care. You know, it's like, getting biblical with it. They say, I have ways ye know not of. My ways are not your ways. It's like, that's like the rookie in the NBA telling Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan how to play basketball. They say, yo, fam, I get it. You studied my tape, you studied my film, but there's levels to this shit. And it's like, no matter how much you learn, you're still beneath me, young blood. Sit down. That's just the way I look at it. We're nothing but babies. We're babies in the bosom of the divine universe. You know what I'm saying? That's all we are. And there's nothing wrong with that. So just play your position. I don't care how well versed you are in it. There's always going to be something for you to learn. Always. Right? The funny thing is, it's like we think we have everything figured out, but we still see things as moving away and towards us. I'm attracting this. I'm repelling this. But everything in nature just is. We haven't even learned that simple lesson yet, that things just are. The tree is just a tree. The grass is just the grass. The wind is just the wind. It's how we interpret it, is how we define it. We are the ones that put little words to things that don't need to be defined anyway. We're so smart that we have to define things. No, that just proves how dumb we are, because we feel the need to define something that's way above our pay grade anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let me put it to you like this. You're standing on the edge of a circle, right? Let's just use the frame of my glasses as a circle, right? You're standing right here. If something is orbiting around you, you will see it as getting closer to you, closer to you, closer to you. When it gets to this point, it starts moving further and further and further away from you. Everything is still based off of you. But the universe is just, I'm moving in circle. That's what I'm doing. I'm moving in circle. That is what I am doing. But we as the little humans, we have to define everything in relation to us. That just shows how much of a baby we are. Like when I'm playing with my dogs, and the baby dog, whenever he sees anyone else getting attention, whenever he sees anyone else playing with the toy that he wants, that's my toy, I want that. We're doing the same thing in regards to our understanding with the universe. We try to make everything about us, and that's just simply not the way things need to be all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you're communicating with the universe, you think you can convince the universe. You think you can convince God. Oh, I did this, I did that. So what's up? It don't matter what you did. It don't matter what you said. Yes, your actions and your words do carry a frequency. Yes, there is some type of impact with that. But overall, God, what I'm just going to call God, the universe, and all that type of stuff, is very literal. It responds to your frequency, not the little things that you do down here in the playpen that we call Earth. It's all about your frequency. That's how you communicate with source, at least at my level of understanding. It's like, if you want wealth, you don't say, hey, God, I did this, give me wealth. No, with you saying give me wealth, you are operating under the frequency of lack. Because if you had whatever it is that you wanted, you wouldn't be asking for it. You would be operating from the frequency of whatever it is that you wanted already. That's what the universe responds to. That's just my understanding. And once again, that's free to interpretation. You know, I just don't want people to get too big for their britches. I just don't want people to bite off more than they can chew. You know, one of the things that I have to battle with is, you know, remembering that I'm still a baby too. You know what I'm saying? You know, some kids went to English class first, and some kids went to math class first. You know, when you exchange notes on your second bell, you're gonna come with like, oh, I learned English. Well, I learned math. And we live in a day and age where we start arguing over that when simply you just haven't learned the lesson that someone else has learned already. You know? But that's just my thought on that one. Till the next one. Peace.